Okay, hello dear friends, good morning, such a beautiful, beautiful morning. I hope you can hear me. I have a microphone light and everything on, and because of the snow, we cannot go out, and it's been 2 days I am stuck here and stranded here, so I watch video. We still have internet, we still have power. I watched video and think about maybe I can use this time to learn something. I chose one story video, how to write story. So you need to build up character, build up plot and things. So maybe we can make it a try. We make a story out of my brain, and the story is about myself, so relatively easy. Now I will connect this video with voiceover, with the footage of outside, so that I can close my eyes and murmuring and talking, it's just too bright. I cannot have a flow of thoughts. I need to be enclosed and quiet. Okay, you will see this now. Okay, let's start the story. I am closing my eyes. Let me turn off the light, and with less lighting interference, with less lighting, and we will start to tell the story. Sorry to take so much of your time. It was long, 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 long time ago, more than half a century ago, and it was almost like yesterday for me. I still remember vividly. In winter time in Beijing, I lived in Beijing. In winter time, it was very, very cold, so cold. Maybe because our clothing is not warm enough, maybe because our stomach was not full. But anyway, it was very cold. There was ice, snow, and we play with ice by just running and sleeping in the snow, in the ice. And I think I remember there was one time my parents had made me a little cart, a piece of wood under it with another 2 pieces of wood and then a piece of steel wire, so 8 sleepers. So we sit on them and we push and pull. That's our fun. And as we grown up a little bit, I started to see something more cool, that is ice skating. I think it was in my middle school time. And everyone, middle school boys and girls, at this rebellion age. And I went to the neighborhood park, not really neighborhood park. We took bus to a place not too far away, and there was a lake, and in winter time it got frozen with the wind. The ice was very bumpy, but there were boys and girls. There were people ice skating, and in China at that time it was very popular to wear speed shoes, and you see the young boy, the young man run, and then the speed boy stop, and they was extremely cool. So I wanted to learn to ice skating. So this story is my first pair of ice skating shoes. And we do not have money. And how to get these ice skating shoes? I do not have money, and I do not make money because I was a student. But my mother every morning give me 20 cents. I forgot 10 cents, 20 cents, let's say 20 cents for breakfast. It could be good for one 油条, the deep fried Chinese dough. It's kind of equivalent to buy a piece of a bread with some salty pickle inside, just that amount of money. So I do not spend that money. I do not eat breakfast so that I can save money. And I saved the money. 1 day, 2 day, 1 month, and I went to 信托商店, a kind of Goodwill thrift shop, Goodwill second-hand store. And I look at the ice skating shoes. It was an astronomical money for me. When you have zero, everything is big in comparison with zero, right? So I went to, I saved money, and from summertime, I do not eat binger ice stick. I do not spend any money. I just save that money so that I can buy a pair of ice skating shoes. But I think my sister has a pair of ice skating shoes, and from time to time we can always borrow from other friends or people. My sister's boyfriend's sister has an ice skating shoes, so there were time I borrow, and my sister's student's sister has ice skating shoes I borrow. So anyway, and just by borrowing, I learned to skate. I can move a little bit. So I was so fascinated by the man's skill, the speed skating. It's so cool. And then there was one day I saw a movie, a TV program. At that time, we use, I think, black and white, maybe not even color. Black and white, 9-inch or 12. I think my family had 14-inch television. So 14-inch television, diagonal 14-inch television, and we can watch TV. And in TV, there was an ice skating program, not a program. From time to time, they show a beautiful, like angel, like fairy ice skating, Peggy Fleming. Many years later, I searched, found her name. She was Peggy Fleming, and she was an Olympic champion for freestyle ice skating. And she did a lot of beautiful ice skating videos, and it's very romantic. It's a lot of it is very performing. Not she is very skilled, of course, with the gallivette and tumbling and turns and twists. But those videos are musical with carpenter's video, with carpenter's videos. Dun, 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 Da-dee-da, dee-dee-da, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. Close to you. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Yeah, Henry Carpenter's. No, not. I forgot what Carpenter. Anyway, Carpenter's songs, and so beautiful, so romantic. I just cannot move my eyes away from it. I watched it, watched it, watched it. Finally, I dreamed about it, and I was so happy. I have money. I have earned 19. I think I have saved $20 something. I forgot how. For this, my mother regret, and she felt regret. She felt sorry because I had a habit of not eating breakfast, because she did not give me food but give me money and let me go to eat. And she forever felt sorry for what she did. But she did good thing. She did good thing. I do not eat breakfast. It's a habit for me. It's good for me. Anyway, here's the story. I made enough money and I went to a second-hand store. How I went there, you do not need to ask. With pushy in the bus, and like a satin can of satin, so tight. I went to 大石栏体育用品商店啊，大石栏委托行 in a very crowded place. So I found a pair of ice skating shoes, exactly my size. When I borrowed other people's shoes, there was one pair of shoes one size smaller, so my feet always cramped. And there was one pair of shoes too large. My feet always have to wear 3 cushions and 2 pair of socks or something. And in that second-hand store, I found a pair of ice skating shoes. I was so happy, so happy. 19 yuan, 19 yuan. Let's not make the conversion or something, $3 or just let's say $19. I bought that shoes, came back home. On the bus, I hold it like holding a baby, and I came back home holding it like a baby. I did not even tell my parents. I did not want anybody to know my happy secret. I did not want them to know that I didn't eat breakfast. I did not steal money. I did not dare to steal money, but I saved. I did not eat breakfast, so I saved money, and I can go to buy a pair of skates. I was so happy. So that evening, I went to Zizhuyuan, a place that is about 2 miles away from my home. I took bus and then went there, and the ice skating rink, a huge lake, was full of people with music playing, disco music playing, and some dun 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 waltz, tango, and all those music playing. It was so, so, so fun. And I go everywhere. Even when I was young, I go to any place. Mostly, I go to places by myself. So I went there by myself still. I wear my shoes and I skate. And it was a pair of speed shoes because they do not have a feature skating, freestyle feature skating shoes. They only have speed shoes. So I bought speed shoes. Cha, 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 choo, stop. Cha, 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 choo, stop. And it was the coolest thing. And I was so, so, so happy until the end. The whole 2 hours from the moment I changed on my shoes, I did not stop. Turn, 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 and play, 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 and run, 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 until they finished and pushed everyone out. And then I went out, and then I went to the storage to look for my shoes and put on my shoes, and then I put my ice skating shoes into my bag, and then I went back home. And as I was going just out of the park, I had only one shoe. I could not find the other shoe. The first day, the whole year saving for me to buy a pair of ice skates. And I enjoyed 2 hours, the most precious 2 hours. And at the end of the day, I lost it. I could not find it. I was so, so, so sad. I was so stressed. I went to check with the locker. I went to check with the service people, the people there, went through every single locker, went to every single place, and China, everything, the scale, hundreds, thousands of people every time. And I went every one of them, and I could not find. And I came outside. I was crying, and I was not a person of cry, that kind of person, but I was just bleeding. My heart is bleeding. I was so sad. Was so sad. I was so sad. And I ask everyone I see if they find it, if they can find something. Someone say, you go back to check. I have already checked. Someone say, you are bad luck. And someone said there must be some bad boy and playing joke with you and steal it. Anyway, that was the night that was so dark, so cold. I did not even know how I went back home. Well, 50 years ago, later, half century later, I am still here telling this story. So I must be alive at that time. I did not know. I went back home and I was so, so, so sad. The whole week, the whole month, I was so sad. Did not know how I lived through it. Well, time is the cure. Eventually, I grown up. Eventually, I start to make money. I finish my college and have my first job. And if I remember well, the very first thing I buy with my salary, well, except some food and things, the very first astronomical investment I put was this pair of ice skating shoes. That is maybe just a bad luck. Maybe it was supposed to be. It makes me have a stronger, it melted, welded a stronger bond of me with ice skating. And I love it unconditionally, without any second thoughts. It's a beautiful, elegant sports activity. It's every time when I am on ice, I feel so good. So now in our school, every year, the parent-teacher conference, the parent-teacher association arrange some fundraising activity, and they have a ice skating night. And as a teacher, I get free pass. So I put on my own white pair of white feature skating, ice skating shoes, and ice skate. And the kids, the students, always, they love when I skate, when we skate together. I can still skate, I think, faster than majority. I love it. It's a love of my life. Such is the story. I love you. I really do. Do. Bye bye, friends. Thank you very, very much. I love you. I really do. Do. Bye bye, friends.